Hello Leo, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with your reading for April of 2020. We start out with the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is all about stability, celebration, safety, positive things, moving to the country, moving house. Let's see how this is affecting your reading in April. The next card you have is the Seven of Wands. Okay, so yeah, these two cards together may be feeling on guard or defensive about the stability. Usually this is like a competitive situation, but here we see like there is something going on that has you feeling a little bit defensive or feeling on guard on what it is that is affecting your stability here. Let's go ahead and continue. What else do we have for Leo for the month of April 2020, please? We will get clarifiers, Leo, and so stay tuned. It's also about setting boundaries, right? Maybe being a little bit ambitious, maybe seeing a potential to something. What else do I have for Leo, Spirit? Okay. So we have the Eight of Wands, and this is like things manifesting quickly, right? Or things being up in the air, right? Feeling defensive about your stability. Your foundation is kind of up in the air, which everyone else is as well, right? So I do see these cards as feeling defensive because we don't know what's going to happen, right? Things being up in the air. Not sure what's going to happen here. Waiting on a decision. This could be travel as well, because we have the moving house here. This could be travel. But let's continue, okay? Let's continue. We also have the Nine of Swords, and this is all about stress and anxiety. This is having that overactive mind, being worried, something really troubling you, just lack of sleep, but really being stressed and defensive, on guard about your stability, okay? What else do we have for Leo? The month of April 2020. What do we have for Leo? The month of April 2020, Spirit. What are the messages for Leo, please? What are the messages for Leo? What do we have for Leo? Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. So this is talking about, it falls underneath the Four of Wands, probably going back to, the Six of Cups is all about the past, right? Reminiscing about the past. It's nostalgia. It's also talks about refocusing on a relationship. It's also going back to the past coming around. Going back to where you used to live, okay? But this is also saying not to spend a lot of time. This could be stressing you because we have the Nine of Swords here talking about something about the past coming back around, and you're worried about this, feeling defensive and on guard about your stability, things being up in the air. Let's see what else we get. What else there? What else do we have? What else do we have for Leo, please? What do we have for Leo? Having that worry, that anxiety here with this Nine of Wands, feeling like, I don't know what to do, I want to give up, I'm not sure what direction to go in. There could be delays, cancellation, there's just this burden. There's just a heavy burden here with things up in the air, a heavy burden with your stability here, right? This also could be that you receive a message from the past, from a hometown, but it's mainly things being up in the air because of the cards that surround it, having that worry, feeling overwhelmed, feeling, that heavy burden. We also have the Three of Swords talking about disappointments, having that disappointment, not knowing what to do here, being disappointed with how things are. We'll go over this. We also have the High Priestess that talks about trusting your intuition about something, right? Trusting your intuition. We have the Sun, but we also have the King of Swords. So the Sun talks about, success and achievement and freedom and being happy, But with the King of Swords being here as well, this talks about taking things serious, right? Really thinking before you react to something. This is a really strong focus here. This is a really strong focus. So let's go ahead and look at your cards. We're feeling defensive, which is causing us anxiety and worry, something that is overwhelming us, that is disappointing, okay? Disappointing. Your stability, you're feeling defensive about that. You're worried about that. You're worried about your foundation, reminiscing of the past, trying to go within to seek these answers, really wanting to have happiness and joy, really wanting to be, having that success, worried that that's not going to come through for you. Things, again, being up in the air, having to take things really serious and really think things through before giving up here, okay? There could be some messages that come through for you from the past, all right? It could be disappointing. Whatever it is, it's overwhelming and it's giving you anxiety, has you defensive. It's really affecting your foundation, your stability. But let's get some cards and see what you have to say. Universe, Holy Spirit, Guardian Angels, ask that you clarify this reading for Leo, November, April 2020. Let's clarify this reading for Leo, the month of April 2020. This reading for Leo, April 2020. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Leo? Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Leo, please? Okay. Defensive and on guard about finances. Not maybe worried about not having enough here. Okay. Let's see. Four of Wands. Why is this here for Leo? Why is the Four of Wands here for Leo in the month of April 2020? Why is the Four of Wands here for Leo in the month of April 2020? Why is the Four of Wands here for Leo in April 2020? Give me a second. I need to take a drink. That little snap you hear is the lid to my Yeti. My Yeti cup, if you guys don't know what this is. It has a little lid. I have my coffee in there to keep it warm while I do readings. Four of Wands. There's the Four of Wands here for you in the month of April 2020. There's another way we can read your reading. You're probably waiting for some messages. You get this in. You're trusting your intuition about this. It could be about something from the past, right? So an old job, relationship, something that makes you happy. Being strong about this. But we'll see. We'll see. Four of Wands. Why is this here for Leo? The Four of Wands. Four of Wands. Why is this here? The Hierophant. Having to have faith, right? The Hierophant's all about institute. Oh, you have two cards. Oh, Three of Swords. Okay, so we have the Hierophant and the Three of Swords. The Hierophant is about institutions. It's about business, right? Doing the tradition, doing the right thing, following the rules, knowing that you're blessed. It's a law. It's a yes. So here we are trying to have faith of our stability, of our foundation, but yet we're disappointed about something. Okay, so that card came out twice, that Three of Swords. So being disappointed about your stability, but still trying to have faith. Disappointed about a company, because that's what the Hierophant's all about. The Eight of Wands. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. I feel like I have to clarify each card. The Eight of Wands. Let's clarify, please. The Eight of Wands. Why is this here? The Eight of Wands. Why is this here? Yes, waiting on a decision at a crossroad, not knowing what to do because things are up in the air for you at this point. There's no progress, so you're just waiting. You're not sure what to do here. That's what's causing the disappointment. That's what's causing your stress. That's what's causing your anxiety and this heavy burden. This Nine of Swords, please. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify this Nine of Swords, please. Clarify this Nine of Swords. Clarify this Nine of Swords, please. Clarify this Nine of Swords. Clarify this Nine of Swords, please. Why is this here for Leo? April 2020. Why is this here? Oh, Leo. Nine of Swords. Clarify this Nine of Swords for Leo, please. Oh, wait a minute. I think a card did. Yep. Yep. Okay, so we have several cards. Clarifying the Nine of Swords is really the King of Cups here, really suppressing your feelings, not really sharing them, and so it's causing you this anxiety, this stress, right? Really holding on to something that isn't good for you. Here we are with the Four of Pentacles, holding on to something that's not good, because we also have the Devil card here, right? So this can be destructive patterns, you know. It's also talking about being, have caution over your finances, right? That's what this talks about. And that's what could be causing your stress here. You really need to trust your intuition about something here, okay? We also have the Page of Pentacles. You know, this is you probably feeling bored, maybe a little bit of impulsive. But yes, I do feel like you need to trust your intuition about something and not be holding on to things that are not allowing you to see things a little bit clearer, right? Because this is what you're doing. You're holding on to things that are not allowing you to sleep here. You're suppressing your feelings here, right? Be cautious with your money here. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here for Leo? Six of Cups, why is this here for Leo? Why is this here? You're really wanting to do the right thing here. But financially, there's not enough. Six of Cups, please. Let's clarify the Six of Cups for Leo, the month of April 2020. Let's clarify this Six of Cups for Leo. Yeah. Let's clarify. Whoa. Okay, let me grab that. Strength card. It's asking you to have strength. All right, not to be in the past, not to dwell on the past too much. Have strength. Have that inner courage. That's what the Strength card is all about. That is you in your own reading, talking about having strength, right? Not losing your patience, being patient, right? That's what this talks about. Trusting your instincts about something. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Why is this Three of Swords here for Leo? It is so disappointing. Why is this Three of Swords here for Leo? Why is this Three of Swords here for Leo? Three of Swords arises here for Leo, please. Oh, your cards keep falling. Give me a second, please. We have the Death card. I do apologize. The Death card talks about there's going to be an ending to this disappointment, right? There's going to be some kind of transformation, but it also talks about letting go of this self-limiting belief, letting go of that disappointment, not holding on to that, because then that causes stress, anxiety, and it causes illness, okay? Being depressed, financial challenges here. That's what that could be talking about. Because it is paired with the Three of Swords, I do feel like this is being depressed, being sad, being having fear, challenges with finances, you know. Yeah, that's... Let's clarify this King of Swords. Why is this King of Swords here for Leo? Really being serious about your finances and balancing things out, okay? That's what this talks about. Really being serious about that, taking control of it, and not being impulsive about this. Really wanting to be happy here, right? I see that, but you're really worried. You're worried, you have anxiety, disappointment about your stability, not having it financially. There could be some financial challenges, waiting on decisions, not knowing what to do here. Additional messages for Leo, please. Additional messages for Leo for April 2020. Additional messages for Leo, please, for April 2020. So really, what is the heart of your reading is the stability. It's King of Wands is asking you to be focused, right? Because that's what he does. He's very, if you look at the picture, he's really focused, really looking at what it is that he wants. And he's focusing in on that. Okay, so this is saying, you know, don't be impulsive, think positive, you know, not really focusing on the issue, but try to be positive. Don't lose your patience. Find that inner strength. I think a card flipped over. Yeah, there are some challenges here with the Five of Wands, right? That's what the challenge. There's challenges here. There's minor struggles and disagreements. Not having faith. Maybe some resistance. There could be some resistance here. Pettiness, and pettiness could just be that you're bored, right? You're stressed and you don't know what to do, and because things are up in the air and it's causing this disappointment. It's really affecting your stability, your foundation, your home, which may cause you to move. Because we have a move card, but we didn't get the other one, although we did get the Six of Cups. So I don't know, that could be that you may be moving to the country, somewhere where there's sun, heat, right? What else? It's been a challenge. This whole thing has been a challenge for you. Okay. You see that? Nine of Wands. Looking out. You're looking out. What can I do? Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. We have some more cards here. More cards. More cards. Nine of Wands. Wanting to give up. Not knowing what to do. There's some challenges there. You're looking out and you're just like, what can I do? What can I manifest? How can I make this change? How do I do this? What action can I take here? Right? But I'm worried. I'm worried. Things are troubling me. I can't take no action. But I'm looking out because I'm waiting. I'm waiting on decisions. I'm waiting to make a decision. What should I do? And it's become a burden. It's become a challenge for you here. Right? That's what that talks about. Let's go ahead and get you an oracle card. Universe, please, Spirit, and Guardian Angels, what is the final message we have for Leo for the month of April 2020? What is the final message we have for Leo for the month of April 2020? What is the final message we have for Leo for the month of April 2020, please? So we have mystery, which everything is unknown. Everything is up in the air, right? Everything's a mystery right now to you. To every single one of us. Everything's a mystery and we don't know what to do. And it's coming up for you because it's like, what should you do? Everything is up in the air, right? Everything is up in the air. It's asking you to follow your intuition. Be open to the unknown. Here it is. Follow your intuition, listen to your intuition, and be open to the unknown. Okay, let's see what else we got. It's a time for renewal. Surrender to this change, right? This is like a renewal, a rebirth for some of you that you need to surrender to this change. Have strength. Have that strength and patience. Because there's a lot of changes for everyone, right? Surrendering, let go and release that what you can't control. Because we have to wait on things to happen naturally. So rest and reflect so that you're refreshed when this, as you go through this change. Have that strength. Follow your intuition on whatever this may be. We can't control what is happening, but we can control ourselves, our emotions, our thoughts. And we could stay stressed, we could stay worried, but how is that going to help us, right? So let's change that, and let's just focus on what we can, on what we can do now to be happy, right? To be happy, even though, yes, it's ugly out there right now. But when we change our feelings, our thoughts, we can make our situation better than it is, right? Have confidence as you go through this change. Your inner strength, your inner courage, your patience. It's time for renewal. It's time to surrender to this change that we can't change, and have confidence as we move through it. And here it is, having that confidence, having that courage. Here we are as you look out. As you look out and wait for things to happen. Have confidence, so you know when to take the initiative, so you know when to take action, so you know when things get better for you. You have confidence rather than staying depressed and disappointed. Because when we are down in disappointment and depressed, it's harder to get out of. So if we can change our thoughts, right? If we can change our thoughts and surrender, listen to our intuition, and just, we don't know what's going to happen, but we can make our situation today better, right? Yeah, financially, probably not. But emotionally, yes, we can. So do we fall into a depression? Do we resist this change? Do we go with it because we can't control it? Do we have strength? Be still and know that things are going to work out. Right? Because I see there's resistance here. There's resistance. You need to take the initiative and make this change for yourself. Take this initiative and change that. When we're down, we bury ourselves further. But when we're up, we could see the change, and we can move along much more confident, right? In a difficult situation. And this is what this is. This is what this talks about. In this difficult situation, don't stay disappointed. Don't resist. Don't stay depressed. Change that. Here it is. Change that. You don't want to be in that because it's hard to get out of that. Allow this time to renew, to refresh yourself, to build your confidence, right? Don't resist because there's nothing we can do about it. When the change starts to happen, when all of this is under control, you'll be able to take that initiative with confidence and make the things happen for yourself. But at this moment, allow that time to renew, because everything is unknown right now. Everything's a mystery to everyone, as we are all waiting and disappointed in areas in life that's affecting our foundation, our security. Here we are financially in trouble, right? Feeling defensive about your finances and not having enough there. There's a challenge here for you to stay focused. There's a challenge. Believe in yourself. Allow the renewal and change how you see things. Don't get depressed, because that keeps you down. It won't give you the confidence that you need to move forward. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Be safe. We'll talk soon.